Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's another vlog and today is Sunday the 3rd. It is actually 5 to 7 at night. Didn't realise it was that late. You know when you get lost in like a Facebook, TikTok spiral? Yeah, that's what's just happened to me for apparently the last hour. But I'm just recycling some of my Amazon packaging. So, today, as I said, is another vlog. I've also just discovered that Luna has been chewing on my phone charger cable. Luckily, it's one of the spare ones, not one of the main ones, but I'm hoping that it'll charge my phone, because otherwise I need to order another one. Let's have a look, see if it is oh, it's red. I'm not touching it. It's got a red light. I'm not touching it. So I thought I would pick up the camera, talk to you all. I'm doing a lot better mentally wise than I was the other week. Well, week and a half, 2 weeks ago it was now. And I think the main reason was obviously, one, we're all stuck in, we're all on lockdown, it takes its toll on your mental health, and two, I know for some people this will be too much information, but the contraception I'm on, I don't get a period. And I had my first one in about 18 months and my hormones have been all over the place. I used to suffer a lot when I was younger. Let me take my shoes off. See, I've been in the house an hour and a half and I've still got my shoes on. That's what happens when you go down the TikTok spiral. But yeah, I used to suffer a lot when I was a teenager. Really bad period pains, really bad mood swings, the lot. I was so bad with them when I was, that's the only way I can explain it, when I was a teenager, when I first started. And that is the reason I'm on the contraception I'm on. But like I said, I had my first one in 18 months. So I think that is the main reason that I was all over the place last vlog. But I am a lot better now, feeling a lot better. I wanted to hop on because, well, a few things actually. I wanted to catch you up on what's been going on. I've just got a new wax melt order. This, actually, I did order some more of these, but some were for, and look at that, oh, look at that friend. I have got awful skin at the minute. I'm not used to period skin. But yeah, I ordered about, how many is in here? There's 9 in here. So I think I ordered about 12 to 14 melts. Let me think, I gave 5. Yeah, so about 12 to 14 melts. I gave some to my sister and some to my mum, because the company that I use and that I am a brand rep for have just launched a load of new scents, and obviously I have to try them, or I have to try them. I pay for it all myself, so it's not like I just get given them. Yes, I've been asked to try out this, which has got a mixture of some of the old scent, a lot of the old scents and a couple of the new ones. But Hayley, the lady that owns the company, she's lovely. It is her part-time job. She does have a full-time job. She is trying to really reduce her, obviously, carbon footprint, keep her rubbish down, because obviously these come in little, by the way, this is the new birthday cake scent. It has hundreds and thousands on it. Yeah, these come in little individual pots, plastic pots. I recycle mine, but not everyone does. Whereas these are like, well, these are reusable. I would probably use this for crafting, keep sequins or things like that, or I'd give it back to Hayley to refill for me. And she wants me to try them out, see obviously what the scents are like being all together, how they come out the pots and things like that. So I've got some stuck on my necklace. So I have got that, and I have noticed that she has filled my favourite one up, like, to the brim. So in here we have Dark Nights, which is like the rhubarb method. We have Frozen Margarita, Duvet Day, which is one of the new ones, and it is inspired by Spring Awakening Lenore. Tangerine Twist, which is a new one, and oh my god, smells amazing. I love like orangey scents. We've got Bring the Washing In, which is just like fresh linen. Siren, which is my favourite, which is black raspberry and peppercorn. It smells gorgeous. We have Seaview Street, which is actually the name of a street in the town that we live in, and that is a black cherry. And then we have Zest, which is Sicilian lemon, which is inspired by the Zoflora spring lemon, fresh lemon, the one that I really like, and I never remember the name of it. So I've got that to try out and give her some feedback. So obviously that is one the list book of lists. Whoops. And I think tonight, seeing as it's gone 7 o'clock already, I'm not going to do a list, but I am going to sit and write my list for the rest of the week. But I'm going to do a bit of a ta-da list, because I've just got a couple of things that I want to do, and I honestly feel like I've not really done anything today. So if I do a ta-da list and write it down, I'll feel like I've done something and completed something today. So I'm gonna do a bit of a not a spring clean, a bit of a freshen up, and then write it all down, and you just get a bit of accomplishment from it. And then I've got tea to do. Chris is at work as usual, so I've got tea to do, but I'm just gonna tidy up. We had a new mattress topper delivered, so that box needs breaking up, but I may sounds really bad, but I may actually leave it down there because the cats are loving it. They keep playing with it, so it's keeping them quiet, but like I've got bins to empty, things like that. I'm just gonna do a quick spritz and then sit and chill, because after all it's Sunday night, and then I'm going to tell you about my plans for the coming week, because we're in lockdown, but don't mean I'm not doing it. Good morning everyone, it's Monday morning. It is 9:37, which means I have 23 minutes until I am doing a video chat. Yes, I've got some dark circles, but that's just me. Today, as you can see, I'm going makeup free. I am focusing on my skincare. As I said, periods for my skin have made me really break out. So, going makeup free. I've done my hyaluronic acid serum, which is nearly out. My under eye cream, I think it's an Avon one that I used today. Then I used the L'Oreal Hydrogel, I think it's called, the aloe water moisturiser, and then I used some facial oil. Can't remember what it is. It's one that I got from TK Maxx actually, and makes my skin look really, really nice and healthy. I've not put no SPF on because I don't really plan on going outside today, but if I do I will put a little bit on later because none of my products had SPF in. The cats have been fed, they've swapped bowls, they're up there. Like I said, I've got 20 minutes to do a couple of bits before I've got a FaceTime with my mum, and she's originally my client, but she's also my mum's friend now, and we're doing some crafting. I've got pots to put away from tea, which were washed up last night. I've got a load of washing in the basket that needs washing. I want to try and change the cat's litter trays. I think Jess's actually I changed yesterday, but Luna's needs changing. She's still being a bugger when it comes to litter training. Sometimes she's really good, and other times she tries to wee on the floor. So what we've taken to do, actually, I need to put that on the hinge list. What we've taken to doing at the minute is put in, this is the cat's cupboard, these puppy pads under the litter tray, because we've got one in the kitchen, which obviously the floor is cleanable in here, and then we've got one in the living room on carpet. And honestly, last week I spent 20 minutes with a carpet cleaner trying to get the smell of cat wee out. Finally done it, but it was really annoying. Let's get the curtains open. I haven't even opened the front curtains yet. I need to hoover. I didn't get round to that last night, but I will show you what I did do last night. Chris actually got finished early, which was nice. I sorted out all my wax melts, so I've got some for down here, and then I'm taking some upstairs with me. I've sorted a box out, I'll show you those. I've taken those upstairs already. So as I said, I was leaving that box because the cats were getting too much enjoyment out of it. I wrote my, take you over this side of the room, it's always a bit brighter. So, my little book of lists, my little book of lists. So, my hinge list for the week, and in this one, as you can see, we are doing our main bedroom. So I can't wait to start on that. Right, what did I just say? I need to add green bins to the list because it's our main bin, not recycling this week. What did I need to add to the hinge list? I'm gonna have to watch this back. I can't remember. I can't remember. And then, so as you can see, 4th of May, happy Star Wars Day, and we have yesterday's to-do list. So I didn't do a massive lot, I just freshened up the bathroom, emptied all the bins upstairs, sorted out my wax melts, organised the middle room ready for this morning, so I had everything out and everything else was tidied away. Put some washing away. I did 2 loads of washing last night. I got my brakes changed yesterday, which took up a huge part of my day, or morning anyway. And then I did some wax melt deliveries because, as you know, I love Cleethorpes Gift Company, and I put on a huge bumper order yesterday of orders for me and my friends. So there was my mum's friend who we're FaceTiming with today, my mum, my sister, and one of the girls I work with. So I went and picked those all up and dropped all those off. Social distancing, obviously. Which took up a good chunk actually, because I haven't seen the girls from work in 6.5 weeks now. Some of them is nearly 7 weeks, depending on what days they work, obviously. So it was nice to have a little chit chat, catch up. We've both attempted to do our own hairs, which we are both quite impressed at, and said how hard it was. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to see, I've been waffling on. I've got 17 minutes now to see what I can get done and get upstairs and quickly show you the wax melts that I took up, so get a move. So I've just finished crafting. I don't know how much of the time lapse I'm going to put in, but I did a little time lapse, and this is what I did. Cute little penguin, love it, so cute. I've got a little bit of cycling to take down. Can't see what I'm doing. Chris has started on the garden because the garden needs doing. I think I'm going to start stripping the wallpaper in the bedroom, quite possibly. Yeah, I think that's my plan for this afternoon. Start stripping the wallpaper, see how easy it comes off, or if the cats just make an easy job of it because of their claws, because that is the main reason it needs to come off, because the cats have clawed it. So let's go get a bin bag and start stripping wallpaper. Good morning. So you may notice we are in the car, and there's a car coming. We are in the car. It is Tuesday morning. I didn't pick the camera up yesterday because honestly I didn't finish taking the wallpaper off the walls and scrubbing the walls down and everything until about 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. And then I had a shower, washed my hair because obviously I was a bit dusty from sanding, and I went to bed because I was tired and achy, and honestly it was one of the best night's sleeps I've had last night. It was so needed. Now today, as you've noticed, we're in the car, or as I've said, I am going to a couple of discount hardware stores. The paint we are going for is from Wix, but we need little things like masking tape, fresh paintbrushes, stuff like that, and honestly I'm not paying Wix prices. We have got actually more than I thought at home. It's just spares just in case, so I don't want to spend like a fortune. Like I think the only masking tape Wix has in stock at our local store is frog tape, and I don't even think it's the right frog tape because I need it for the woodwork, and I don't think they have that one because obviously it's all colour coded. So I need to go and get some. I also need training pads, which are like puppy training pads, but Luna keeps weeing on the floor or on the carpet next to her litter tray. So I've been putting those out and I used the last one, so I need to go and get some more of those. There's a couple of other little things on the list, like household cleaning stuff, because it's kind of a bit of everything store. I think everyone has these, and they literally sell a bit of everything: furniture, carpets, household essentials, some bits of food, all sorts. A bit like B&M and Home Bargains, but the hair is in a bun. I've done a lot actually. It's 20:04. I have done some of the what technically should be gloss work, but we don't use gloss because of my chest. Done like the doors, the windowsill, not the windowsill, the doors, the door frames, the skirting boards and things like that upstairs in the bedroom. I'm now just currently cooking and baking. I've made some sausage rolls, cheated and used puff pastry. I have done a fruit cake for my dad, and I'm just waiting for some space in the oven because I'm going to make some cookies. So yeah, nice and productive day. The paint's ready to collect. managed to get everything I needed earlier on, so I don't think I'm going to show you until it's all done, but I'm really excited. Go pick the paint up tomorrow and start making it look completely different. Good morning everyone. It's Wednesday. Honestly, the days of the week this week are blurring into one. It's Wednesday morning. It's actually, or I've actually probably been up the longest and the earliest that I have the whole of lockdown. It's currently 9:10 and I've been up over an hour already. I've FaceTimed my mum. I've booked Luna in at the vet's and ordered the cat's flea drops and stuff. The cats have been fed. I haven't folded the washing. That really needs doing. Ticked off a couple of bits on my Hinge list that I did yesterday. I forgot to do last night before I went to bed. So I got blue roll that was on the Hinge list. I made the shopping list for the bedroom. Not all of it's available at the minute. I went to order a door handle for the door because we've got round based ones, if you can see here, and they're like a dark chrome, like a brushed chrome, kind of dark grey, and we're trying to put those on all the doors throughout. So I thought, go on being cute, get ahead of myself, painted the door. Then I haven't got to put the old door handle back on. Apparently they're not available to order at the minute or to collect in store because of COVID-19. So I've had to put the old door handle back on, which is really annoying because it's a long handled one. And I'd sanded everything down yesterday, prepped it all so that I could paint it and not have to put that handle back on. I've had to put that handle back on, so I might have to do some touch-ups before I do the new handles. I've picked canvas and a rug, new headboard, because we're not getting a new bed, we're just going to get a new headboard. And what else did I do? I ordered the paint that is ready to collect, which I'm going to go do. I think I told you that yesterday. I'm going to go do that in a minute, obviously when I'm dressed. Painted the door. I've painted half of the skirtings, so I haven't actually ticked that off yet because I haven't ticked off the vet because obviously I've only done half. Because my plan is today is to try and get half of the bedroom painted. So what I'm going to do is do 2 walls. So like say this is a wall and then this wall. I've done the skirting boards on those 2 walls and I'm going to try and get those 2 walls painted. And then I can move all the furniture back over onto those 2 walls and do the other 2. It's just easier that way instead of trying to put everything in the middle of the bedroom, because we've got a nice chunky big wardrobe and it would not be easy trying to get around it. So this way I've got plenty of space. What are you doing? I have a destructive cat apparently. What did she knock over? I don't know. Nothing. Nothing. No idea what she was doing. What are you doing? I have a fruitcake to drop off at my mum and dad's that I made my dad yesterday. So I'm going to do that while I take the, while I go get the paint. So I'm going to get washed, brush my hair and go to Wickes again for the 3rd day running, I think. So I've put the first coat on. It may actually only need 1 coat on the lighter walls, because it's not that different to what's on there, and it's already matte that's on there. So I've already done that. It now needs an hour or 2, so I can see if it needs a second coat, and I'm going to do a little bit of crafting. Sorry, I keep like swapping between my camera and my phone. I don't know what I've done with my camera, which is usual for me. I need to find it because I've got a video to edit and the files are still on there. But yeah, I'm hoping that if that wall, because it's literally on the other side of the wall, only needs the one coat, I'll be able to wait for that to fully dry, which says about 4 hours. I'd probably give it about 5 or 6. And maybe I'll get the first coat of grey on tonight. And Chris said because the wall underneath is pure white, it should only take 1 to 2 coats. So fingers crossed, we should be all done by tomorrow, apart from like accessory bits, things like that, which I need to get ordering now because it's going to take ages for him to come. Who are we kidding? We're in Corona lockdown. It's going to take ages. I'm so tired. It's 20 to 10. I finished painting about half an hour ago and I've just been in the shower scrubbing all the emulsion. I need to get the nail brush on my nails. Oh my god, that second, or that darkest wall, oh my god. I think it's just took me 2 hours to paint one wall. This morning I did one wall in half an hour. Either the paint, well, the paint is slightly different, but that wall honestly just sucked up the paint. And then the paint pad started to break on me, and I'm glad it's done. I've made a mess. I need to now paint the ceiling, but it's done. I've just got the other 2 walls to do tomorrow and the skirting boards on the other side. I'm really got my fingers crossed tight, hoping that that wall does not need a second coat, because I cannot cope with another 2 hours of painting that. I mean, this is Jess. This wall that I've painted is actually, you know, most bedrooms are like rectangular. This is actually one of the shorter walls, but it has got a chimney place on it. Chimney breast on it, so it does make it slightly bigger and a slightly more awkward. But honestly, I've used like over half a tin of paint on one wall. One coat. I've had enough tonight. I honestly, not even thought about tea yet. Luckily I know what I'm doing. I'm going to get in my Ariel pyjamas that say mermaid off duty, and I'm off duty for tonight. That's it. I am done. I've had enough. I need a drink. I haven't had a drink in a few hours. Oh, tomorrow I'll show you my card that I did. I did do that. I'm going to put some moisturiser on my face. I had to scrub my face. I was covered in glitter and paint. And I'm done. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning. It's actually pretty late. It's 10:30. I had a lay-in today. So I had a lay-in. I didn't go to bed till like on 1 o'clock this morning. Me and Chris were watching Bull. It's an American TV programme. And I think the last 2 days of painting is taking its toll on me. I'm so tired. I was like out, completely blank. So I think, as you can tell from the quality of this video, I have found my camera. It was downstairs in the living room. It obviously just didn't look very well. I think what I'm going to do now is apparently change the battery on it. As Chris says, none of my stuff is ever charged up. And I think I'm going to transfer all my files for my next video that are still on the camera to edit them. And get that edited before Chris gets up, he was at work last night, he's at work again tonight, and then, oh, we've gone dark, and then, but he gets, and then I'll be painting again. The dark wall does need another coat, only a very light one though. When you look at it from a distance, it actually looks okay. It's only when you get up close you think there's a couple of little spots, but I think that's mainly because it was a freshly plastered wall. They've literally just done like a seal coat on it and then they wallpapered. So the other wall that I did yesterday obviously went on really easy, but they were already pre-painted, whereas this one, like I said last night, soaked up all of the paint, and oh, another day. So my plan is to get that wall painted, then go around and paint the skirting boards for the rest of the room and leave all of it to fully dry, so for about 4 or 5 hours, then tape off and then paint the other 2 walls. Nearly done. And then I've got the ceiling to paint, which I left the ceiling till last because my cutting in is shocking. Honestly, Chris laughs at me. My cutting in is shocking. So I need to go around and touch up some bits on the ceiling and touch up a couple of little bits on the joining wall from the light wall to the dark wall, which isn't a massive amount. It's just literally straightening up the lines because I was going to mask off, but I didn't want it to pull all the paintwork off that I'd done obviously early yesterday. So I've got some pots to put away, and I've just got our bowls from tea to wash up, and then I'm gonna get my files transferred and get editing a video, and see how far I get before, oh, I'm molten, don't worry, I've still got to sleep, before I carry on with painting, because the earlier I get started today, the more likely I am to finish like the walls and everything, the walls and the skating boards today. So I do want to get on, I'm just tired. Okay, so it's a lot later in the day. I haven't finished the bedroom, but that is intentional. I think the paint fumes are getting to me because I feel a bit hypo. I've just been on the phone to my sister, waffling for about half an hour at her, just literally like at her. But for now, the bed's back in place. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Actually, I'll share with you the paint, but I won't do the big full reveal because I've ordered some stuff for the bedroom, which probably won't be here. Well, it depends. You never know with the delivery. But the paint that we have gone for, oh, that's bright. We have gone for, it's all Wickes paint, Wickes own brand. So it's Wickes wall and ceiling paint in 235, which is slate grey, and everything that we're putting on the walls is matte, which I have finished with that now. Yay, finished. The second coat was so much quicker than the first coat. And then the lighter colour that we have gone for, let me just grab it, is the Tough and Washable, so it's wipeable, which with kitten paws and cat paws, I'll tell you about kitten paws in a minute. This colour is perfect, so you can wipe it down and everything. It's matte again, and it's called Blissful Silence. Today I finished all the woodwork. The woodwork's done, and we haven't got PVC windowsills. We have wood, so I've repainted them. I don't even know if you're going to be able to tell, but there's 3 lines here, 3 lines here, there and there, because Luna decided to jump up about half an hour after I painted them. Didn't even realise she was in the room. She just jumped up, couldn't grab her quick enough, and we had to give her a bath. So kitten paws are now in my windowsill, and at the minute I've really not got the effort to sand it all back and redo it. So for now, that is as it is, but it will get resanded and redone. So I'm going to explain what I've been doing today. Sorry if it's echoey, obviously we've got nothing on the walls at the minute, but I did the coat on this wall yesterday, and I did all the skirting boards and the door along this wall and along the back wall yesterday. So all of that is done. I then did one coat of the dark yesterday. One coat of the dark yesterday, which, like I said, took me hours. Did a second coat today, and it went on so much better and so much easier as well. I need to sort out the ceiling. My cutting in is shocking. I need to go around and I need to sharpen up my edges. Obviously that side's not done yet, but sharpen up my edges where the dark meets the light, and then the ceiling as well, because as you can see, not great at cutting in. But all that is done, and then the reason I've decided to wait and finish it tomorrow paint wise is because the woodwork paint that we use, it's not gloss, it is classed as satin wood and metal paint, because, don't know if I've said, but the gloss gets on my chest, and it takes 4 hours or 4 to 6 hours depending on weather and temperature to be fully dry. And I finished painting that about 2 o'clock, 2:30 today. And if you count that up, that would have been about 7 o'clock tonight, 7, 8 o'clock tonight, that I'd have been able to tape it all off. And then that paint for the walls takes 4 hours to be fully dry. Add all that together, we would not have curtains up to sleep tonight, and we have a street light right outside our window. It was a no-go. So I've decided to make sure that all of the woodwork is fully done, fully finished. I've ordered some wall art for this wall, some new bedding, new full bedding set, so like fitted sheet, valance, because we've got a divan, duvet set and extra pillowcases. I've also ordered a new headboard, which I actually haven't told Chris I've ordered yet, but honestly the cats have destroyed this one. It's not even that secure anymore from where they've been climbing up it, and yeah. So like I say, all of those are coming. I want something for this. Right, I'm gonna go because I honestly have no idea how long this vlog is gonna be, because I have been waffling. I may actually end this here and do another one for the bank holiday weekend, because I have no plans for it, but you never know, might find something to do. So like I say, any ideas for bedroom decor, leave them down in the comments or send them over to me on Instagram. It's always linked down in the description anyway. I hope you've all staying positive and had a good week. On the news today, there is going to be an announcement on Sunday from the Prime Minister, so there could be things changing. So hope you're all staying safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!